Hello and welcome to the Fall Product Program New Leader Training for 2018 for the Girl Scouts of the Commonwealth of Virginia. My name is Sheila Johnston. I'm your Director of Product Program here at the Girl Scouts, and I'm joined today by Todd Wingen, who is our representative of QSP and Ashton Farms. This training is intended for a brand new troop leader who's never participated in the Fall Product Program before. It should last about 25 to 30 minutes and should walk you through the essentials of participation. So to begin with, why participate? This fall product program gives troops an opportunity to earn some funds for the troops so that they can go ahead and begin planning some community service or some camping or some travel or whatever else it is that the girls choose to do. But more importantly, it teaches the girls the essential 5 skills that they're going to use throughout their lives. Those include goal setting, decision making, money management, people skills, and business ethics. We have some important dates that I'm going to go over now, and if you're following along with your troop leader guide, which I hope that you are this year, you'll find those important dates right on page 3. So August 4th is technically the beginning of the program this year. We are allowing girls to start taking orders on their order card, as well as participate on the online program as soon as they have their link and they're set up in the Unify system. October 9th is the date that troop leaders will need to enter all of the girls' orders into Unify. Now, when I say enter all of the orders, what that really means is the hard copy orders that the girls have on their order card for the nuts and candy, the troop leader will then need to go into the Unify system and enter in exactly how much of each product was sold so that we can eventually wrap that up and place the troops' order. If you live in a rural area, your traditional deliveries to those communities will start on October 25th through October 27th. Your Service Unit Product Program Manager is a volunteer in your community who's there to help you with both the Fall Product Program as well as the cookies when that time comes. He or she is there to support you, and they'll be in touch if you live in a rural community to tell you exactly where and when to pick up the product. If you live in the greater Richmond area or in the Fredericksburg area, you'll be picking up your product at one of our drive-thrus. We're going to be hosting the one for Fredericksburg on October 26th, and that'll be taking place at the Expo Center parking lot in Fredericksburg. October 27th, we'll be hosting 2, one at the Dunmar Moving location in Chesterfield County, and one at the Diamond right on the boulevard. You also have the option of selling magazines through hard copy as well as online. Those hard copy magazine orders, you're going to find the order cards for those in your fall product packet, and those will be due on November 5th. You're either going to take those to your local Service Unit Product Program Manager or deliver them here to the Girl Scout office through the mail, or you can drop them off. But we'll need to have those by November 5th so that we can process and get those hard copies in. Again, you can continue to sell magazines online through November 27th, so you've got plenty of time to do that. November 14th is the first day that we'll be doing an ACH sweep. This is going to be basically how the troop is going to pay for the product. You have in your packet an ACH form. If you're a brand new troop, you'll need to be filling that out and sending that into the council office as soon as you have your bank account set up. We will also send you an email reminding you of the ACH sweep, and then on November 14th, the money that the troop owes the council will be drafted out of your bank account. The proceeds for the troop actually remain in the bank account, so we only draft out what the troop actually owes the council. On November 27th, that's when our online sales end. And then we have something called a second chance order. And that's actually going to be available through a link that will be in Friday News and on our website beginning October 10th. And what that is simply a chance if a troop needs some additional product. If a girl turned her order card in too late to get it into that initial order, or if you've got a customer who discovered they just love the mint penguins and they want to get some more, there is that opportunity for you to get some additional product. And so we'll be publicizing how to go into that link, where to find it, and order those additional items. You'll be picking them up at the beginning of November, and then that second ACH payment just for those items will happen on November 29th. Everything else will have already been paid for on November 14th. On November 29th is also the date that the troop needs to have their reward order placed in Unify. And most of that is going to be automatically calculated for you, but you'll want to go in and review those items, make sure that everything looks correct, that the girls are getting recognitions for the orders that they had, and that the girls have made selections. There's a couple items in the recognition category where the girls have choices, and it's important that the girls go in and make those choices in the system. So that's going to be one of the pieces that you'll want to review. Again, you'll want to do all of that by November 29th, and then the middle of December, the rewards for the girls will be arriving in the service units. They come directly to the service unit product program manager. They'll be distributing them either at a service unit meeting or at an event, or in some cases it's a matter of leaving something on their front porch and having you swing by to pick it up, but they will be in touch with you to let you know how to get those recognitions. All right, we're going to go through a quick list of exactly what you need to do to participate in this program. So the first thing is to make sure that all of the troops' paperwork is in order. In your fall product packet, you should have received 3 forms stapled together. One is the ACH form. Again, that's a form that you'll fill out once you have your bank account established and submit it here to the Girl Scout headquarters. The other form is called a Troop Leader Agreement. That is simply an agreement between the troop leader and the Girl Scout Council saying, I understand that I'm taking responsibility for this product program. There's a lot of money involved. So essentially an opportunity for the troop leader to review that and to acknowledge the responsibility that's going along with this product program. That is something else that will need to be signed and turned in to the Girl Scout headquarters. You can also turn it into your troop support specialist to turn it in for you. The third piece is something that we hope you're not going to need to use, and that's a form for parents who are owing money. You've got a copy of that with the other paperwork that you're getting in your fall packet. Just hang on to that. If November 14th is getting close and you've got a parent that has not paid you the money that's owed to the troop, that's when you would go back and fill out this form. You would send it in to us along with the parent agreement. Now, you're going to find that parent-guardian agreement in the packet that the girl originally received that had her order cards in there. That's something you're going to want every parent to complete, but you're going to hang on to those. You'll keep those with your troop records until you have a situation like this where maybe someone hasn't paid the troop. The reason we want you to turn that in is it takes the responsibility off of you. We don't want to put you in an awkward situation where there's someone that you see on a daily basis and maybe they owe you the troop a couple $100. We want you to turn that over to us so that we can be the ones who go to them and ask them to make that final payment. And it will take you out of an awkward situation. It is very important, though, that the troops and the parents and guardians all do make their full payment. We will work with a troop if there's an issue surrounding payment. You just need to communicate with us and let us know. All right, the next thing you're going to want to do once the paperwork is in order is work with the girls, set goals, find out what it is that the girls want to do. If they want to earn money so that they can do a community service project, that's a fantastic thing. Break down exactly how much that project is going to cost, work with the girls to determine a budget, and then you can back that into an actual goal for the product program to help them understand exactly why they're doing it and what they're going to be doing with the proceeds. You also want to distribute the packets to the girls' families. Again, you should have a packet for every girl. If you were short, please let us know and we'll get you some additional. You'll want to make sure that the parents in your troop are aware that a link will be sent to them for their online sales. Now, if the girls just choose to participate in the hard copy sales and doing the ordering that way, that's fine, but many of the girls will also want to participate in the online program. There's a lot more available in the online store, and in order for them to access that, the parent's going to have to go into an email that will automatically be sent to them and set up their daughter's account. If anyone can't find that email or they haven't received it yet, they can call our headquarters here at the Girl Scouts and we'll be happy to find out why. It's possible that they just haven't been registered yet. Maybe the registration, for some reason, they turned in a hard copy registration and it's taking a couple days, but we can go in and research that and make sure that we get that link to them. All right, it's important for the troop leader to inform the parents of the important dates. You'll want to set a date before October 9th for those parents to turn all of their girls' orders into you, the troop leader. October 9th is the deadline that you'll need to have that information in the system. So again, you'll want to set a date for the parents to have all of that to you before then. You're going to encourage the parents and the girls to go into the unified system and make any choices as they need to in terms of recognitions. There's a couple recognitions where they have a choice there to make. So the sooner they go ahead and get that in, the better. You won't have to worry about it down the road. Again, you'll want to enter all of the troops' orders in by October 9th. You'll then be picking up the orders October 25th through 27th, and it's very important that you designate someone else to pick up that product if you're unable to do it. I know sometimes it's not convenient with your schedules, but if there's another parent in the troop who's willing to come by and pick that up, you are more than welcome to designate to have them to do that. All right, then again, you'll want to collect the parent payments from the parents. You want to make sure that all the funds are available in your bank account prior to the ACH sweep, which is November 14th. And then once the recognitions come in, you're going to distribute those to the girls. And those are the basic steps to participate. All right, this slide gives you a quick overview of what's available on the order card this year. The very first item on there is chocolate mint treasures. They are amazing. And they come in a really cute Girl Scout collectible tin. It's a very fun thing to have. They sell for $8. And again, these collectible tins are something that people usually want to hang on to for many, many years. And they make excellent gifts, especially for someone who's been involved with Girl Scouts for a little while. We also have a chocolate-covered pretzel that comes in a holiday tin. I can assure you every teacher, every bus driver, everyone I encounter throughout the year gets a holiday tin from me every year. It's a fun and simple gift. And people are usually delighted with them. We've also got whole cashews. We've got a Black Forest trail mix. Those products all sell for $8. And then we've got chocolate-covered almonds, delicious dark chocolate caramel sea salt candy. We've got a chocolate-covered raisin. We've got English toffee. We've also got a deluxe pecan cluster, as well as fruit slices, peanut butter bears, which are extremely good. If you like peanut butter cups, you're probably really going to like those. We've got cranberry nut mix, which is a wonderful holiday treat. Honey roasted peanuts, dark chocolate mint penguins, and that's one of my personal favorites. Again, a lot of people get those as gifts in the holiday season. We've got salsa mix, and we've got Deluxe Deluxe Owls, which are a caramely owl candy that's very tasty. We also have something called the Care to Share program. And that is an opportunity either on the order card or in person for someone to make a donation to the USO. So there's a line right on the order card. If you're approaching someone and they say, oh, you know, I can't eat sweets or nuts, or we've got a nut allergy or whatever, the girls can always give them the option of supporting the USO and purchasing an item for that. They go ahead and just check that off right on the package. The nice thing about that is those products the troop leader never actually has to handle. The Girl Scout Council deals with that directly, collects the items, and delivers them to the USO. And I can assure you that they are extremely grateful for the donations that come into them. Online, we talked a little bit about the online store that the parents can set up once they have that link. There's a lot of great things available in the online shop. We've got magazines, a huge variety. We've got tumblers, and they're actually Tervis tumblers, so they're extremely good quality. We also have some stainless steel items, some cups and water bottles. We have organic fruits and veggies. They're really cute little grow-your-own kits that the girls will have a lot of fun with. Again, they make wonderful holiday gifts. And we've got some candles, some small jars of candles that are similar to the Yankee candles, as well as some really lovely themed candles with wonderful scents. Again, those are all available through the online store. We have a special item this year. It's the first time we've done this, and it's going to be a Girl Scout collectible candle. Again, it's only available in the online store. It's a really cool item that people will probably want to hang on to, and again, a wonderful gift. All right, the recognitions. This slide shows you a little bit about the recognitions that the girls will be earning. As you can see, it's broken down into a couple different categories. We have the nuts and candy, so the girls earn certain recognitions for the nuts and candy. Then we have the magazines and more, and that includes the candles, the tumblers, the veggies, all of those other things that were there through the online portals. These are all cumulative, so if the girl earns one, she'll be earning, everything else behind it. And this year we have an adorable plush Dalmatian at the 40-plus level for the nuts and candy items. And again, she ties back to our theme and our mascot of service dogs. And at 100, we've got a large stuffed animal service dog, a Labrador Retriever, that's getting rave reviews from everyone who's seen it. It's really quite adorable. For the magazines and more, you've got a couple other items that the girls can choose from, as well as a create your own patch for the girls who sell $150 through online products. They get an opportunity to create their own patch, and you'll also see that we have a patch available for the Care to Share program. All right, the troop proceeds. For all of the nuts and candy that are sold, the troop starts out earning 70 cents per item. And it really is based on the average of the troop sales. If a troop sells 1 to 34 items as their average, then they get 70 cents per item. If they sell a lot more and their average is 35 to 49, it actually jumps up to 85 cents. And if it goes up to 50 as their average, it goes up to $1. Now you'll also see listed here as the opt-out sales proceeds, which means for troops that are older, cadet, senior, and ambassador troops, they have the option to opt out of the recognition. So they're not going to get the stuffed animals. They will continue to get patches, but they won't get all those other fun items because a lot of these troops have designated that they're taking a trip, they're doing something special, and they'd rather go ahead and get that extra 5 cents. So again, this is only available for the older girl troops. If you have a multi-level troop, it's not an option. And it's something that you can identify in the Unify system. You simply need to go into your troop information, and there's a place where you can click on that. If you need help, we're here to support you. And by opting out, you also earn an additional 5% on all online products. And for the traditional troops that are not opting out, they will earn 10% of all of the online products. Money management, we talked about that a little bit already. Again, it's very important that the troop collects the payments from the parents, that the troop then pays the council, and then we have the ACH draft. We've gone over those dates already. And again, making sure that if you have any parents or families that owe the troop money, that you submit that information to us, again, with that money owing form, as well as with their permission slip that they originally signed. That was part of your packet that you picked up. Again, we've talked a little bit about the product pickup. So October 26th in the Fredericksburg area and the 27th in Chesterfield and Richmond. And the second chance orders, once again, we'll have that link available. We'll be sending it out through Friday News as well as on our website. You'll be able to place your second chance orders October 10th through the 29th, and then be picking them up November 1st through the 3rd. We'll have different locations. November 1st will be up in the Fredericksburg area where you can come by and pick them up at the Fredericksburg Expo Center, and then on the 2nd, both at the Dunmar location in Chesterfield as well as our main office here, and then on the 3rd at the Dunmar location. So again, you've got several options, and when you place your second chance order, you actually will be choosing where and when you're going to be picking them up so that we know to have the product there for you that day. All right, safety is always a priority in Girl Scouts. In your leader guide, you've got a whole page that talks about safety. It's important to review that. But just a couple quick highlights. You always want to make sure that the girls are doing everything in Girl Scouting in the buddy system. It's also very important that they wear their sash or their vest when they're, taking orders for product or delivering product. It's extremely important that they identify themselves as Girl Scouts. Adults are key. You don't want any girls going door to door, taking orders or doing a booth sale or anything like that without an adult there. The adults are always key, and in most cases you're going to need 2 adults to be there, whether you're doing a booth sale or having your traditional troop meeting anyway. But again, that's so important. And then it's also important to plan ahead. Think about what could possibly happen If you're going to have your troop out and you're going to an office building taking orders, think about, how are you going to split the adults up? How are you going to make sure the girls stay together? How are they going to know where's a safe place to go, where not? Where are they going to meet you? All of that kind of information ahead of time. It's really important to plan ahead. All right, now I'm going to turn things over to Todd, who's going to talk a little bit about the Unify system that we use to manage our fall product program.
Okay, thank you, Sheila. Yes, now on to Unify for the next few minutes here. Basically, this is your system that, again, you will be able to manage the process, gain access to everything that will be needed for your program, all under one access point. So as mentioned earlier, leaders and girls will receive an email communication that will allow them to click on a link and then get started with Unify. The username will be simply your email address, and then you create your own password. So it's going to be a real simple step to get in and be able to access everything needed for the sale and for the program, all under the Unify platform. One important step that we took with the design of Unify is that it's mobile responsive. So a very high percentage of Girl Scout users and Girl Scout participants access the systems for Girl Scouts on their mobile phone. So you'll love the fact that this is going to be a real easy way to enter information and access information and communicate with the system as a tool by way of your mobile phone or tablet. The system is set up with dashboards. We have a girl dashboard, troop dashboard, service unit dashboard with, again, easy communications tools and access to information. The burger menu is referenced as the menu drop-down, which are the three vertical lines that you're used to seeing on an app that you can click, and it will show the different selections for information that would be needed to click to and drill down to other points within the various dashboards. The girl dashboard is going to be where the girl can personalize, customize, set up specific information, and have some fun here with getting involved in the sale. It includes being able to customize her message that will go out to potential supporters by way of email and by way of text. She can set her goal, which will be visible and viewed by those potential customers, family and friends, and it will also allow for her to add an image or a photo and even a video here so that supporters or potential customers can see a more personalized message from the Girl Scout. The My Creation I'll touch on for a second is where Sheila mentioned before, girls can create their own theme-related character here, or and basically it's going to be the theme dog. It could be the Dalmatian or the Labrador, various breeds, and they start by clicking on the My Creation button, and then there are many, many, many features and characteristics that can be added to her My Creation. Then it can be reset and done again and done as often as she liked and saved. And then as the goal is reached of $150 in online sales, then that creation is printed into a patch, the My Patch creation, and mailed directly to the girl. Girls will also be able to see all the rewards in color and which levels are necessary to reach to be able to attain or receive an individual reward. This next view of the girl dashboard shows the program information. Here, girls can see sales statistics graphically, how well they're doing on nuts and candy, magazines, emails, different things and categories that are important activities for participation. There's also the area where you can click on the program materials or information needed, such as the nut card, such as the girl guide, or even videos, online training videos that we have available for instruction about different functions within the Unified system for both the girl and for the troop. There's also a timeline, so almost a review of the important dates quick access here to be able to see that right within the girl dashboard. Our personalized or our online store, I should say, where friends and family will go to and reach from the email offer from the girl, has also been set up to be mobile optimized or mobile responsive as well. So again, access through a mobile phone or tablet, just as easy as a desktop. Now it's more focused on the girl and featuring the girl and her goals and the fact that the family and friends are supporting the girl and the troop. And also the shopping experience has been improved by showing a more Amazon-like visual of the different categories that can be selected and placed and orders placed. Sheila mentioned that with the nuts and chocolate, there is a way to see even more options and items than is available on the girl order card, and make those selections and have the product shipped directly to them, to the customer at their home or business. On to the Troop Dashboard. The Troop Dashboard is a great place for leaders and program managers to connect with girls, give them reminders, stay engaged with their activity throughout the sale. And basically there's an option for them to post messages. So as a leader, you can, by clicking on Post Note, indicate a reminder or message that will be viewed by the girls and parents when they log back into their dashboard. Also, you can select to send an email message directly out to all girls in your troop, or even select girls from within your troop very easily. A history of the communications is also included, so if you wanted to just remember if you'd posted or sent a message about a deadline, you can quick reference to see that you had. This next image is a screenshot of what you can see as the leader about the girls in the troop and their activity. The color highlighted My Creations show that the girl has already designed a patch, and the ones that are in gray, if the girl has not yet set theirs up, or maybe not even gotten started with sending out the email. So you get a very easy way to see what the girl activity is for your troop as far as the online activity and sales information here right from within your troop dashboard. The Manage Orders tab allows you to open up a list of girls and see a sales total and amount due for each girl within your troop. And then you can even hover or click on an individual Girl Scout and see a quick snapshot of a more detailed breakdown of magazine sales, nut and candy sales, girl delivered sales, in-person versus online for that individual girl. I'll just make another point here. As you see on the screen, we have a girl that's been selected, and next to the girl is a phone icon and an email icon. By clicking or hovering there, you as the leader or product manager can get the contact information very quickly without having to look it up in your book or anywhere else for a parent's cell phone or email address, so you can reach out very simply and efficiently right from within your dashboard. And here's a little bit bigger picture of the program information, also accessed from the troop dashboard as it was from the girl dashboard. And this is a quick click to the trefoil icon there, the Girl Scout trefoil, which opens up the program guides and even the online training and such that I'd mentioned just before. We also have access here to the nutritional and allergen information for all the products that are offered for sale. The next step would be at the end of the sale, once the order cards have been collected and the magazine forms have been collected from the girls and turned into the troop, the orders need to be entered into Unify. And the button here to press or the drop down from the burger menu would be Manage Orders. From the Manage Orders selection or tab, you'll see all girls in the troop, and their sales information next to them. By then selecting the first girl on the list, you can enter in the number of items from her order card for her in-person sales, as well as her in-person magazine and magazine sales, and the system will take care of calculating the orders and the proceeds and the rewards that the girl is eligible for. The online sales that are placed will automatically populate into Unify, so there's nothing that needs to be done with regard to entering those orders. Those sales will again be brought in automatically. You'll see them, but you won't be able to make any adjustments to those. They'll automatically tabulate into your order section. Once you've entered in all sales for your first girl, you hit save, and that will save the first girl's orders. Go back to the second girl on your list, select that girl, enter the orders, save, and so on until all of your girls have been entered. And then at that point, you'll be ready to submit your order. And I'll go back a couple of screenshots here. The Submit Troop Order is the button that you press once you're confident that all sales are in and complete and they've been entered into Unify and you're at the end date of the 9th of October. You can go ahead and submit your troop order indicating that you're done. Up until that time, you can go to any of your Girl Scouts if there's a late order or a sale that needs to be changed by simply hitting the pencil icon next to the girl, and that will again open up your ordering screen and allow you to make any changes that are needed right there. Lastly, I will point out that you have some reports that are available and that are important, and this would be a selection right from within the menu for the reports and the drop down there, and you'll see the T2 report for rewards and the T2 report for products. The T2 is going to give you a really nice summary of all your sales for all your girls within the troop. It will calculate proceeds for you, and then it will come all the way down to the bottom line of the amount due for the deposit for your troop, and also that will represent the ACH amount that will be drawn from the account. The T2 for rewards is also perfect for sorting out and getting the rewards from your service unit manager when those are shipped to you at the very end. That will give you an indication of how many patches you should have for your girls and Dalmatians and all the other rewards that have been earned. The G2 does the same thing, however broken down at the girl level. So again, it's a good one for financials, and it's also a good one for sorting. And I think that is the basic overview for Unify. We have, as I mentioned, the how-to and videos that will help with various references for functions, and also there are help icons and quick guides available within the system as well, so that will help help with any spots where you may need a little bit of extra help. But here are also the contact information for the council.
Thank you, Todd. Yes, we want to help you. If you've got any questions or need support on anything involving product program, please contact our help desk at 804-746-0590, extension 316, or you can email at gshelper@comgirlscouts.org. This is generally the fastest way to get a response to your questions. We also recommend you check our website if you need any additional forms. If for some reason you just have some questions, there's some good information there as well. And again, you've got a customer support number for QSP and Ashton Farms. Thank you so much. We'd love to get some feedback from you. Feel free to email us and let us know if this training was helpful for you. And again, good luck on the fall product program. Take care.
Thank you. Good luck.